Have you ever wondered how the things we consume, especially in private, shape our most intimate relationships and even how we view ourselves? Today, we are tackling a topic that's as powerful as it is misunderstood: how porn changes the way you see love, sex, and yourself. If you've ever felt like something was missing in your relationships, like real intimacy has become harder to reach, or that modern life has skewed your perception of love and connection, this video is for you. Stick around because the insights we are about to share might just transform the way you approach your most meaningful connections. And trust us, it's worth every second. Chapter 1. The Allure of Porn. Why is porn so enticing? The answer lies in the way our brains are wired. Every time you watch, your brain releases a surge of dopamine, the feel-good chemical responsible for pleasure and reward. But here's where it gets tricky. Over time, your brain starts to crave higher levels of stimulation, making everyday pleasures feel less rewarding. This explains why some people find themselves drawn to more extreme content or notice their interests shifting over time. Let's paint a picture. Imagine Mike, a 50-year-old father and small business owner. He used to find joy in little things: family dinners, weekend fishing trips, or a quiet evening with his wife. But after years of frequent porn use, he noticed these simple joys didn't light him up the way they once did. His focus shifted, his patience shortened, and his connection to those he loved most began to feel distant. Sound familiar? The good news is that this cycle can be broken. Science tells us that with time and intentional effort, our brains can reset, rediscovering pleasure in the things that truly matter. We'll explore how later in this video. Chapter 2. Unrealistic expectations. Let's talk about expectations. Porn creates a fantasy world where everything is exaggerated: bodies, performances, and scenarios. And when you see these depictions repeatedly, they can distort your view of what's normal. Here are some examples. 1. Physical appearance. In porn, actors often embody unattainable standards of beauty. This can make us feel inadequate, even if we are perfectly healthy and attractive. Think about Linda, a retired nurse, who found herself comparing her postmenopausal body to the flawless, edited figures she saw on screen. This left her feeling insecure, even though her partner adored her just as she was. 2. Effortless performance. Porn portrays intimacy as effortless, without communication or awkward moments. Real love, however, thrives on understanding and trust. 3. Endless variety. Constant novelty in porn can make long-term partnerships seem boring by comparison. This can cause dissatisfaction, even in loving relationships. When these unrealistic expectations creep into our lives, they can lead to frustration, dissatisfaction, and even resentment. But here's the truth: real relationships are beautifully imperfect. They are about connection, trust, and growing together. Chapter 3. The impact on love and relationships. Intimacy isn't just about the physical, it's deeply emotional. But heavy porn consumption can reduce intimacy to a transaction, stripping it of its emotional depth. For example, Steve, a 48-year-old teacher, realized he was struggling to connect with his wife after years of turning to porn for stress relief. He found himself distracted during intimate moments, comparing his wife to the actors he'd seen online. This created a wedge in their relationship. If this resonates with you, take heart. Awareness is the first step toward change. Open, honest conversations with your partner can help rebuild trust and intimacy. And if you're not sure where to start, we'll share practical tools later in this video. Chapter 4. The effects on self-image. Porn doesn't just affect how you see others, it changes how you see yourself. Many people, particularly as they age, find themselves questioning their attractiveness or abilities because of what they've seen online. Take Tom, for instance. A retired engineer in his early 60s, Tom began to feel like he couldn't measure up to the men he saw in porn. This insecurity began to affect his confidence, not just in the bedroom, but in everyday interactions. Here's the truth: your worth isn't defined by comparisons. Confidence comes from embracing who you are, imperfections and all. To start rebuilding that confidence, try this. Every day, write down 3 things you appreciate about yourself. It might feel awkward at first, but over time, it can help shift your perspective. Chapter 5. Breaking free and reclaiming control. If you feel like porn is affecting your life in ways you don't like, there's hope. Real people have successfully made changes, and their stories can inspire you. Take Mary, a 52-year-old counselor, who decided to step away from porn after noticing how it impacted her view of love. She focused on mindfulness and journaling, and over time, she rediscovered the joy of simple, authentic connections. Here's how you can start. 1. Reflect. Take an honest look at how porn has influenced your life. 2. Set boundaries. Use tools or apps to help limit consumption. 3. Reconnect. Invest time in your relationships. Schedule a date night, share a hobby, or simply talk. 4. Seek support. Don't be afraid to reach out to a therapist or join a supportive community. 5. Educate yourself. Understanding the science behind porn's effects can empower you to make healthier choices. Every small step counts. The journey to reclaiming your life and relationships is a marathon, not a sprint. Chapter 6. Redefining love and intimacy. At its core, love is about connection, emotional, physical, and spiritual. It's about being fully present with someone, celebrating their strengths and supporting their vulnerabilities. Porn can never replicate that. To redefine intimacy, start by exploring what truly matters to you. Write down your values around love and connection. Share them with your partner or reflect on them privately. By focusing on authenticity, you can rediscover the joy of real intimacy. Thank you for spending this time with us. If this video spoke to you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing insights. Let us know in the comments, what resonated with you? How have you experienced these challenges in your own life? Remember, it's never too late to rewrite your story. You're worthy of love, connection, and self-acceptance. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.